Message from the Senate. This is the Loon motion. Mr. Speaker, I hereby announce the passage by the Senate of the following House file herewith returned as amended by the Senate, in which amendments of concurrence of the House is respectfully requested. House file number 2, an act relating to education finance. The message is signed Cal R. Ludeman, Secretary of the Senate. Loon moves that the House concur in the Senate amendments to House file number 2 and that the bill be repassed as amended by the Senate.
I recognize the member from Hennepin, Representative Loon, to explain the Senate amendments.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. Yes, there were two amendments added to the E12 bill, one very technical in nature. There was a repeal of some sort of obsolete language on an online IEP system. We had part of it, the repealer language in the original bill, but there was another section that needed to be added. So that was one of the amendments. And the other had to do with the Crosswind School. It's going to be conveyed to the Department of Administration for sale, and so we needed to have a little money there for the Department of Administration to do the work to prepare that process. So that $162,000 was added for that purpose, and those are the only two changes. Other than that, the bill is exactly as it left the House floor. And again, I would very much appreciate your support. Thank you, and I would very much appreciate your support. Before we go to that, and I won't belabor this process, but I neglected to make some very important thank yous when we were debating this bill in the wee hours of the morning. And, you know, I think anyone who serves in this body knows that we are nothing without the very fine staff that support us in those efforts. And it has just been such a privilege to work with all of the staff, both partisan and nonpartisan, as part of the education team. And they really are a team. We have worked so well together. So first, I just want to thank Senator Nelson and her staff. I know she thanked them by name on the Senate floor, so I won't do that. But again, you know, it's been a very difficult and trying period for Senator Nelson with her personal life, with her father passing away. And so that's presented some challenges in terms of timing and working through things. But I just want to thank her and her staff so much for carrying forward and her commitment to the education of Minnesota's children. We've worked through all that, and we've produced a very, very good bill. I think we can all be pleased with it. It is bipartisan. It has bold reform. It has adequate and robust funding. So with that, I want to thank our incredible staff. I'll start with the CA for the House Education Finance Committee, Harry Kennedy. Our policy GOP researcher, Amy Roberts. The CA for the Policy Committee, because Representative Erickson and I and her staff, we have worked hand in glove in all of these education issues. We are a team. So thank you, Andrew Hassick, and to the CA for the Policy Committee, and Representative Erickson for her incredible partnership and everything she brings to our efforts. Amy Roberts, our researcher, my committee legislative assistant, Doreen Kynes, our amazing nonpartisan staff. I just can't say enough good things about these people. Tim Strom, Christina Pera, and Emily Adrians, our fiscal analyst. Our pages, Franklin Berg and Emma Wiese. And Kevin, I promised I would not forget you this time. I forgot you in committee. I'm so sorry. But Kevin Bear, our amazing reviser. He is a rock star. Thank you, Kevin. And DFL researcher Mars Beltrandi Irubquist. So thank you all, staff. You are valued and appreciated more than you will know. So with that, members, those are the two changes. And I hope you will again support our great E12 finance bill.
Any discussion on the Senate amendments? Representative Pepin.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that the call of the House be lifted.
Representative Pepin moves that the call of the House be lifted. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. The motion prevails. Any discussion on the Senate amendments on the motion to concur to House File Number 2? There being no further discussion, all those in favor of the motion to concur with the Senate amendments say aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. The motion prevails, and the clerk will give the bill its third reading as amended by Senate.
Third reading, House File Number 2, as amended by the Senate.
Third reading as amended by the Senate. Any further discussion on the bill? Seeing no further discussion, the clerk will take the roll on the bill. The clerk will close the roll. Murphy M. votes aye. There being 76 ayes and 55 nays, the bill is repassed as amended by Senate and its title agreed to.